Hello and welcome to Acton, Indiana. My name is Jeremiah O'Connor. This is Big Assignment 2 for Class G 326. I'm here with my production crew, Sonora Netta-Lynn O'Connor, and we all know the video artist Mary from Big Assignment 1. Let's start off with California. Ecotopia, Northern Cali subregion. As Garreau tells us, paradise smells like bee glue because it is surrounded by black cottonwoods. You've got Ecotopia, that's the eastern edge of the Ring of Fire. Everyone knows the Ring of Fire, volcanic activity. You've got the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. Subduction, volcanic activity. It's a transform fault. Eventually LA will be north of San Fran, which could be fun in a million years or so, if we're still around. You've got the redwood forest, like Woody Guthrie tells us. From the Gulf Stream waters to the redwood forest. This land was made for you and me. Zoom time. Zooming. This is Northern California redwoods. This is from visitredwoods.com. Production crew. Let's move on. Mex-America, California section. Garreau tells us, face of the future can be seen in the face of kindergartners of Los Angeles, where the majority of kids claim Spanish as their first language. This is where you get the Spanglish. That's syncretism. That's a blend. Mex-America. This is a dry, arid southern parts of Cali. Joshua Tree. It's not just a U2 album. Joshua Tree. Southern part of California. Dry, arid. Production. Let's move on. Empty quarter of California. Great Basin. Intermontane West. Fun to say. Intermontane West. You've got it's east of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Eastern part of California. You got a lot of rain shadow activity. It's dry, arid. You got the moist air from the Pacific Ocean going over land, going over California. You got the coastal range, rain shadow. Then you got the Sierra Nevadas, rain shadow. By the time the air gets to the empty quarter portion, Eastern California, it peters out. It loses steam, so to speak. Garreau categorized it as high and dry. Lightly populated, but in the neighboring state, Nevada, there has been population growth. Las Vegas, that was hot for about 10 years. A lot of people moving into Las Vegas. I almost lost my wife to Las Vegas, but now she's here in Acton with me, so everything is going well. Carson City has had a population increase. I did have a map for that, but I'm going to move on. California. Colorado was next. Let's start off with the empty quarter of Colorado. Fast-growing state. Last 20 to 30 years. Younger people are moving in. A lot of in-migration to the state from different parts of the U.S. Not just California, but Illinois, all over. From each coast, they're coming in. What have you got in the empty quarters section? Well, you got some Rocky Mountains. Skiing, snowboarding, and all that. Aspen, Colorado, popular ski spot. Garreau, from the Nine Nations book, tells us the Rocky Mountains slice the state in two, referring to Colorado, and that is true. The western part, very dry, and I've recently flown over Colorado. Went on a little vacation with my wife to New Mexico. We flew into Denver, and when you're in the plane, First start off, western part, Colorado. Not a lot there, not a lot going on. Dry, arid, boring, I would even say. Once you get, a little bit further east in Colorado, a little more green stuff going on. We get a super zoom, green circles, agriculture, we're growing stuff. Breadbasket portion of Colorado. A lot of green circles, moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. You're still going to get a little bit of that moisture coming up. Westerlies, you're going to get some participation. Also, we've got some aquifer action. This is from the modules. I lifted this map. A lot more stuff going on eastern Colorado. It does have a more continental climate, not near a body of water. It's pretty much in the middle of the U.S., so you're going to get a little less precipitation. You're going to have hot summers, cold winters. Continentality, tough to say. The agriculture of eastern Colorado, you've got wheat, corn, sugar beets in the northeast, sorghum. You got the Arkansas River, so you get a little agriculture off that, not a ton, but Mesoamerica portion of Colorado. Distance decay was discussed in the class. As you get away from the U.S.-Mexico border, you're not going to have as many Hispanic people as you are in Arizona, Texas, to the south. But the southern part of Colorado does have a lot of Hispanic residents. I have a map for that somewhere. I'm going to zoomer. Resuming. I lifted this from the modules, this map. Hispanic or Latino population percent. You got a lot of blues in Colorado. Good solid blues. A few dark blues. A little bit in the northern part as well. This map's from the modules. Use that later. So there are some varying characteristics from the west part of Colorado. As Garo said, those Rocky Mountains, those pesky Rocky Mountains, pretty much split it into two different states. Different in terms of economic, agriculture. I got this other quick facts. I got this from the Census Bureau. Colorado, since 2010, this is 2010 to 2018, 13.2%. Might need a super zoom for that. Super zoom. I'll back up. You zoom. So that's pretty big. That's a pretty good jump. 13% in 8 years. Colorado. Moving on. Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Breadbasket. You've got farms in East Texas. You got the humid subtropical climate C in the eastern part. I did have a map for that. You've got different from the west. It varies. Now, different from the West Texas. That's a subtropical desert B climate. There's a Native American population in Texas, large concentration to the north near Oklahoma. So that adds to the culture of the region. Also in Texas, let's move on to the Dixie portion. Lowland South. So Texas would be Lowland South, referring to Dixie. You've got the benefit of the Gulf of Mexico, a maritime location. Quite a bit of coastline for Texas, eastern Texas. So much that they can grow rice there. But who knew that? Rice, Dixie. This is from the modules. Map from the modules, lifted.
Right there.
And also from the Nine Nations book. I think Giroux sums up East Texas pretty well. This isn't the most appropriate thing, so that's why I have the earmuffs on the children. East Texas, near Louisiana, is pure Dixie.